Thanks, Arthur.
Hi everyone, I'm Chris Kowalczyk, one of the co-founders of hardGAMMA Ventures. Just briefly, how I ended up standing here. My first job after I graduated was with P&G implementing Epiphany. Who heard about Epiphany? Steve Blank, have you heard about him? So it was his first company. So when I met him at South by South this year, funny enough, he actually asked if the Epiphany worked for P&G at that time. Then I moved to Lycos Europe. Because Lycos finally didn't launch in Poland, I moved to McKinsey. And since 2005, I've been running my own TMT consultancy. And over time, I started to do angel investments. And because they were quite successful, several friends decided to put a pool of money together. And with another co-founder, we launched hardGAMMA a year and a half ago. My co-founder is actually one of the most experienced serial entrepreneurs in Poland. He created a software market in Poland by founding first distributor of commercial software. Then he founded first ISP, sold it together with Denmark, the largest IT integrator in the region. Basically what we are looking for, because of our background, we are looking for teams with strong technical element. So we will not invest in the teams without at least a CTO. So I think there was a question before coming, who has CTO, who hasn't, who's technical co-founder, who's not. I think it's easier from our perspective to fill the business side and to support technical people with the business side of the startup than to fill the crucial technical role. What we right now are looking for this year are 4 investments up to 1 million euros. We also run earlier stage vehicle, which is Gamma Rebels Accelerator, and we will be having I think very interesting news over next months. Actually, one of the graduates of our first cohort is here, Yaro. Yeah. So if you want to check how the first edition of our accelerator worked, Yaro is here. Later stage investors, take a look at him. Why, in general, we all are dealing with VC investments? I would say that the reason why we all are in this room is money. And since Phoenicians invented the money, we know they didn't invent enough. But I think that the mistake which some of the startups are doing, they're actually trying to make up for this mistake of Phoenicians, and they try to raise too much. We are young and small funds so far, but we still believe that at least for first 12 to 18 months of your operations, you don't need a lot of funding. You rather need someone who will help you fine-tune your business model, who will help you fine-tune your technology, and then who will prepare yourself for a proper round, if it's actually necessary. Given what happened over last decade, if you look at the falling prices of the infrastructure, if you look at the falling prices of even of coders, because right now you can outsource some of it either to Ukraine or Poland or India, I think just to have the MVP doesn't require funding in terms of, for instance, 1 or 2 or 5 million euros. This was actually the thought I had in the morning. Several teams were clearly over-raising by 10 times. So I think in general, there is another reason why you might be interested in having VCs or investors from different geographies. If you want to scale across Europe, for instance, as a European startup, if you decide to have only one investor, only from one geography, you are not leveraging the competence and support you might be getting. So I think that people who will be able to gather at least several investors, with one leading, of course, just to get the insights into different parts of Europe, into different geographies, might be much quicker in scaling up. Another reason to work with us in particular, so 5 minutes running up, is that Poland has one of the best technical talent. So there's a shortage of coders, and we can help you with getting that as well. Thank you.